Okay, guys, this is going to be the breakdown of today's trade. I did not end up taking, but played out to a T, and let's uh let's kind of go over that. So, basically, today I wasn't that confident in taking any trades due to the fact we had CPI today. Okay. When CPI happens, we usually have a big move to the upside or the downside at 8:30. And usually on CPI days, it tends to affect the market going into New York session. So I already knew I wasn't very confident in taking any trades today. Yes, I was still on the charts, possibly going to take a trade. So to start off, we had this level, this support or this resistance zone right here. For buys, I was looking to a breakout to the upside, but I wasn't very biased for taking a buy today. So why that is so CPI came in, we had this huge move to the upside at 8:30. We did close all the way down here, wicked out this whole area up here, and so, and since then, we were trending to the downside. We had my support and resistance right here. I was looking for a break to the downside right here to get into this trade and target these lows right here. It's exactly what it did. I saw these lows being hit, also London lows right here, which also got fucking smashed. Going into this trade, I really did like how we already were coming down to this level, rejecting off it multiple times. We were already bearish. Um, and right at market open, we came up on this candle. This is market open. We pushed up, filled this imbalance right here on the 5 minute time frame. We filled this fully rejected out of that zone, and started pushing down. So I was like, okay, if this were to flip, this could potentially be a really good sell. That's the trade that we took yesterday, but we had way better price action. Okay. So I was coming into this and I was like, okay, we don't have the best price action. We do have quite a bit of volume, but I'm not very confident in taking any trades today. Okay, so when you don't feel confident in taking trades, the best thing you can do is not take the trade. If you're second guessing yourself, if you're not very confident in taking this trade, just don't take it. You know, it's okay to not take a trade every single day, especially when there's big news events. It's not good price action. But it did end up playing out. Like I said, came up, wicked this fair value gap fully, pushed down, flipped bearish. I said, okay, if this flips, it's gonna be a decent sell. Personally, I'm not gonna get in it. I don't feel confident. So I didn't end up getting in. Yes, it did go on to hit all my take profits, but the moral of this video is going over to not take a trade when you don't feel confident. If you feel confident, great, take the trade. But if you're second guessing yourself, you don't feel confident in it, and in the beginning, when you're trying to wrap your head around all that, not taking a trade every single time you don't feel confident, you're gonna be getting in really late. You're gonna be like, oh shit, it is starting to push. I'm gonna get in there. You're gonna get stopped out if there's a pullback. Okay, you got in so late because you got FOMO and you wanted to enter. So realistically, where I was gonna enter is as soon as we flipped bearish, pushed a little bit past this zone, I was gonna get in. Personally, I almost did, and it would have played out and been fine. But the moral of it is that when there's bad price action, I'm not going to take a trade. I'm not going to put risk on the table to potentially lose because there's bad price action. This could have totally just went and did absolutely nothing today. Say, yeah, boom, we have that wick up. I've seen it happen multiple times. It breaks out, guess what? Right back up. Right down, right up. Boom, boom. And then it's just going to chop all day. Maybe a big move, but we're just going to chop all day. I've seen it happen multiple times after CPI days, PPI days as well. Big news events, big red folder days, I try to stay away from unless we do have clean price action and good volume. Today, we only had good volume. The price action was okay, but like I said, I didn't feel confident in this trade. I'm saying that multiple times to get it in your head. If you don't feel confident in the trade, don't take the trade. Like it's that simple. There's going to be a trading day tomorrow. You don't need to take a trade every single day. When I first started trading, I took a trade every single day, Monday through Friday. A couple trades per day. Now I take one trade per day, and that's it. That's it. One trade. That's all you really need. Okay? And this month I've taken 3 trades. It's the 12th, right? It's the 12th. Okay? Um, I used to have really bad FOMO, and want to get in every single trade that had a breakout. Okay. So, and my biggest New Year's resolution was to really focus on taking less trades. What's the outcome of taking less trades? A better win rate. If you're taking less trades and you're winning most of them, your win rate's going to be 10 times better. You don't need to take a trade every single day. If there's bad market conditions, don't take a trade. Build good habits, build discipline, and build your psychology. And when these breakouts happen, that's what I trade. I trade breakouts. So whatever your strategy is, if your trade setup happens, but there's bad price action, build that discipline and say, I'm not going to get in the trade. Stick to your word. Okay. Say, I'm not going to take a trade. Why? I don't feel confident in it. There's bad price action. There's bad volume. All these other factors are showing me that I am not confident in this trade and I'm second guessing myself. So I'm not going to place a trade. All you have to just not do is take your hand off your mouse and just watch it. Don't go over, click enter, sell, buy, whatever. Just don't take the trade. I'm sorry for repeating myself multiple times, but I'm trying to help you guys not make the same mistakes I did when first starting trading. Not even first started trading. A couple months ago, I was taking multiple trades per day and multiple trades per week. I was not over trading because that's how I thought my strategy was used. If there's a breakout, you take the breakout. But now I've done so much back testing, and the times I win are when there's good volume, good price action, and I feel confident in the trade. But we didn't have good price action. We had good volume, but not good price action. It was CPI day. I know from experience, back testing, looking at previous data. CPI days, big red folder news days, are most of the time not the best day to trade. So I didn't feel confident. I didn't take it. But this, if there's good price action, say this was moving cleanly, market opens, it comes all the way up here, fills an imbalance, rejects all the way down, flips bearish. Flipping bearish means starts pushing to the downside. Flipping bullish would be the opposite. But anyways, I'm rambling right now. Just kind of want to go over this trade and why I didn't take it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to trading, we do have a free course posted, so go check that out.